Hello everyone, and welcome to Retro Brick Reviews, and welcome to my alternate build review and instructions, we're doing both in one video, for LEGO Fantastic Beasts 75951 Grindelwald's Escape, and I am calling this model the MACUSA Breakout. And there are a few major components to look over, so let's do that now. So to start with, Seraphina Pickery and the Thestral are completely unchanged from how they were in the set, so just build them normally. And we do actually have something for the Thestral to attach onto on the back for it to pull, which is this little Ballista, which is a bit Lord of the Rings inspired. You can see at the top we're using some power blasts for a sort of crossbow front. Those can't actually fire when they're attached to the clips, but it creates a cool crossbowish shape, I feel. It gets the idea across. And it is on two wheels. Here you have this piece, which works as a little makeshift firing lever, for imaginative play. Here at the back you have a clip. And then, you can just attach it onto the back of the Thestral and have it be wheeled around. And that was mainly just to use up spare parts, but I think it came out looking pretty cool. But anyway, our main build is the MACUSA holding cell itself, and inside we have Mr. Johnny Depp. And at the front, you can see we have a couple of hanging lanterns and some bars at the front, including some of these nice black plant pieces that I think were a really cool element that they included in this set. And you can see that Grindelwald there is just sitting in a chair in the back. It's a bit hard to see at the moment, but, we'll get further in there in a minute. And then at this side, we have this piece which is holding his wand in there. And on the other side, we have a little Technic pin which goes into our action feature, where you can see that we have loosely attached at the back a couple of doors to the cell. And if you can't tell what's already about to happen, we just turn that quickly and it'll bust off the doors. Now you can see inside that the interior is quite simple. You can also remove the roof to get better access, and you really just have a chair, as well as a couple more of these plant pieces to represent sort of magical tendrils that'll, kill him if he tries to escape or whatever. I think I remember seeing something like that in the movie. I don't know. It's been a while, and I don't really have much desire to rewatch it because it wasn't very good. But, this is a very simple build. It comes from a set that's not much over 100 pieces, so it's not like there was an exceptional amount of stuff to experiment with. But I think that for what it is, it came out pretty well. And, so that's the review. So now let's go into the instructions part of the video. Again, remembering that both minifigures, although you do want to remove Grindelwald's wand, and the Thestral are built exactly the same way as they are in the instructions. So I'm just going to be showing you how to build the Ballista and the cell. So let's get to that. Okay, so to begin building the cell, we'll take a 2x4 tan plate for our base. Then one of these pieces, don't really know what you call it, but one of these, then a series of 4 1x6 plates to create a long rectangular area, then another one of these, and another 2x4. Okay, so next up we'll take a 2x4 brick with a nice good old-fashioned chair up top, and that just goes on here. Then we'll take these two pieces towards the back, these anti-slopes. Here we'll put a 1x4 tile in red, here a gold stud, and then up here, behind the seat, we'll put a couple of these black vine pieces. Okay, so next up for the front bars, we'll make a pair of mirrored builds. Start with this 1x2 with the mustache clip at the front, then a gold jumper, take this cone piece, and then onto this bar that tried to roll away, attach on another vine piece. Insert that in, push down the cone, and it attaches up here at the front. Again, you make 2 of them, so you have these nice bars. You can sort of decide how high up you want these to be, obviously, but for the sake of simplicity, I'll just leave them towards the bottom. Okay. Okay, so for the first wall, we'll take a 1x4x3 panel, a pair of 1x2x2 bricks, then up here, a 1x2 with this bar extension, and a 1x2 bracket facing downward. Then this piece, I don't know what it's called, but it was used for a bunch of LEGO Dimensions motorcycles. So, you know, that one, that's where we'll hold the wand. Then here we'll make a lantern, so a clip, cone, and a gold stud. And that just will attach onto these 4 open studs. Okay, just kidding, actually attaches to these 4 open studs. That works better. And we will attach on this 2x4 onto the top, so we have this. And now we will make a similar construct for the other side. Okay, so again, our other wall is quite similar. We'll start with the panel piece again. 1x2x2, but then for the back half, we'll change it up a bit, where we'll take this 1x2 Technic brick and an 2x2 anti-slope. And then we'll top it off in the same fashion. Add on a lantern, and then we'll insert this axle pin, attach on this Technic piece, so we can just swing that back and forth as we please. We'll attach this onto here, and then we will attach on another one of these 2x4s, and we are almost done. Okay, here are all the parts we'll need to finish it off. So we'll take this large car hood piece, also sometimes used for a roof, it's used for both, just car part piece, how about, with a 1x2 with a mustache clip, and we will attach that onto the top for our roof. Then to finish off the cell, we will connect our 2 doors with a 1x8 tile, and we will just attach them onto that single stud at the back. And there we go. So that's the cell. So now let's move on to our ballista. Okay, so to begin building, we'll take a 2x4. Underneath of that, a 2x2. Then at the front, a couple of these modified 2x2s that have the wheel spokes. And then at the back, we'll attach on this piece. Then back here, we'll put on one of these. Over here, we'll put on one of these. I don't really know what these pieces are called, sorry. And then on this side, we'll take a 1x2 with a bar attachment, 1x2 Technic brick, and an Exoforce hand. Sort of be our firing lever for when it's all said and done. Okay, so for the top part, we'll take a 2x4 brick, a couple of 1x4s underneath, and a 1x2 anti-slope. We'll attach that onto here. Then we'll take this piece with the sort of wheel covers, a couple of these 1x2 by 2/3 curved slopey things. Still don't know what those are called. 2x2 round tile with a hole in the middle. Then up here for the crossbow area itself, a couple of 1x1 clips, a couple of Exoforce hands, and a couple of our trusty Power Blast pieces that I do not mind at all being put in this position, since even if it isn't Fantastic Beasts, handheld magic does not belong in Harry Potter. The Force does not belong in Harry Potter. You need a wizard stick for that stuff. Anyway, now let's finish this off. Okay, so here are our pieces to finish it off. We'll take a couple of 2x2 round plates with this 2x2 slidey piece underneath. Put that at the back, and then onto each of the wheel spokes, we'll attach on a small chariot wheel. And there we go. So that is our alternate build for Grindelwald's escape. This build, of course, being the MACUSA Breakout. I mean, no matter what, official set or my alternate, best thing about the set is still the Thestral. Worst thing about the set is still Grindelwald. Purple Wand is still pretty cool. That's all I've got, so thank you all so much for watching this video, if you did. And, yeah, I hope to see you all in the next one, which will be coming up real soon. Good night, everyone.